My name is Kang Woo. I'm pianist Kang Woo Jin. In this video, I would like to talk about Clair de Lune by Debussy. This is probably one of the most famous piano repertoire in the world. So in the beginning, it starts like this. We have no idea what key we are in. It's very ambiguous. I'm just fascinated by these two notes because his intention is to make audience wonder. Wait, are we in F minor or D flat major or F minor? I would call this beginning is a kind of like drifting around and without knowing where we are going yet. So here we need to be careful because many students play with pedal and then when they change the pedal they lose the voice here and then this comes in. But whenever I hear this I don't recall, wait a second, is there a rest? No, there's not. So that means we need to still hold it. When you change the pedal, please keep holding the right hand, otherwise you will lose the voice. So once again, if I don't hold it, then I hear nothing and this comes in. So I'm not sure if I really like it. So hold it and then play first and then change the pedal and then move on. Same thing, play left hand, hold your right hand and then move on. That way we can keep the melody. And also many people play, after playing this held long held note, they play loudly. They don't intend to do that, but it's very easy to make it sound like accent due to the decaying nature of the piano. We should put the decay into consideration when you play the next note in order to make it sound more smooth. And then already decayed. This is long note, so decaying. And then you shape it differently. Yeah, and then you start to shape with a bit of swell up. Now we are finally moving into D flat major. So we kind of have short cadence here. Harmonically, this is not theory class, but yeah, this is some kind of 5-2-1 cadence. So I would definitely listen to that. So when I play this D flat, I imagine this harmony. So within that harmony, I bring this one out. So that determines the color of D flat major. Still melody here. Still melody here. Make sure hold it. hear some pain here. And then made me think of the clouds, and there's a very dark cloud at night, and then I see the moonlight in between the clouds. Does it make sense? It's like it's a bit dark. It just needs to create atmospheric moment. So for this bass, I would suggest you practice from the speed that you don't make any sound. Look at this. I barely make any sound. And then from there, push more, and see when you start to speak. Very sensitively. Aha. Aha. So you get less attack, but you're almost extracting the resonance out of it. And again, this one, the top has the melody, top and bottom, the top F and then bottom F. The melody that has the 2 octaves apart has specific kind of sonority that's very, very much like a bell. And then the same thing. It's very important to make a shape. So after playing, slowly make crescendo. Something's coming and leaving. And then you can keep practicing this way. Many people play the only top note, but actually the bass has the melody line as well. Fill up the rest of the note in order to feel the harmony, the color of the harmony. You're gonna grow and from where. So here maybe still gentle, a little more bass, a little more now. Now from here you make a big crescendo. Left hand especially, 2 things you have to be careful. One thing is not to make this like accent. Control the last note here. So for that, I would suggest that you use wrist and passive fingers. So finger stays on the D flat. When you play like this, brush. That way you don't get angular sound. Many students play. It's very easy to make it that way, by the way, especially when you focus on bringing out the melody line here. After you play this melody line, make sure that your finger stays here and then very flexible. flexible wrist, just go up this way. Also, this one as well. Relaxed finger. So you can prevent accenting on this note. And then the next measure, the left hand has this big wave. With these harmonies, by the way, and then practice this way. Yeah, so this has a lot of tension in the harmony. This has more tension, a little bit of releasing the tension, and then going to the next section, to the D flat major. So I would definitely feel this tension going to E flat. Sinking. The tension is sinking to D flat major. Once again. I usually draw a smiley face here. You can definitely smile. Smile. After going through that on Animong, so you gotta move forward. Bass line is going down. That makes really good contrast. It's like a diverging line going apart. So you can feel that. Bass going down. To make it each individual note, it's more of a just background sound. Two layers to hear that. So one thing is, as we did, this rhythmic pattern, and the left hand. Tenor line. Also here, make sure that your left hand touches the next key before you play. Touch, prepare before you play, otherwise it may sound like ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. More flat fingers. Make the fingers flat, so you don't hear this articulation. with these two notes, which is F minor. Yeah. Here, make sure that you count it. 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Never rush this one. I kind of like to hear this B flat going to A natural, and then again going to, yeah. Yeah, this is 7th chord. He adds different color here with this one note, 7th. 7th. Now here, something we haven't heard before. To me, this really seems like preparing to go, preparing to leave. Like I'm leaving. I'm about to say leave. I'm about to say I'm leaving. Something is very, I don't know here. Oh, here, by the way, this one, you kind of push it into the key, it's fine, but then this key, I really like you to explore that the sound, this one coming in and then come out. It's kind of like open the possibility. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're opening up. Oh, what's gonna happen? And then it goes to major. Again, he didn't use the perfect authentic cadence. He didn't use it. This is imperfect because he did not use the tonic for the top. He used, it's like a less complete, incomplete compared to this one, which is charming. It's like a promising the next moment. Yeah. This was just my thought and my interpretation about this piece. Yeah. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.